Hey nail friends, and welcome to my channel. So I've had a request to do birth month nails. So today I'm going to do July, and then I will proceed doing this with each month. So on the base color, I'm just using white tips, and then I put LA Colors craze to kind of like make it like little like birthday sprinkles basically. And now I'm going to use a lot of plates. So first of all, I'm going to go in with this plate, M079, and I'm going to pick up this image here because I'm going to put something in the middle of it. So I'm going to do that first. I think for this color, I'm going to go in with As Soon as Possible Apple, 383, Sally Hansen. Now, of course, stamping polishes would be more opaque, but I'm just wanting like a little bit of color for this. So I'm going to try this. And now when I do my own nails, I do use my Maniology. It's just when I'm using the tips, I try to make some of these work just because the cost, would add up. Okay. Now I'm going to press it to try to kind of get it to go out a little bit. And I'll pick up just a little bit more to add to this little top part right here. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back. Okay, there's that one. And I'm going to end up coming back to this, but I wanted to get that one stamped on first. So I'm going to be doing your bird, your flower, your butterfly, which I didn't know we had, and your birthstone, and then a little something extra. So when I look these up, sometimes you kind of got mixed results. So I try to go with what was most consistent. So if any of these are different than what you know of, it's just because I was getting different results, and again, just try to pick what seemed to come up the most. So this told me that for July, your bird is the eagle. So it says, as an eagle birth month bird, you are supremely confident. Your listening skills are second to none. Total strangers will often find themselves telling their life story to you. Highly trustworthy, you will keep your sensitive information a complete secret. You are also able to offer patient, heartfelt advice to lift spirits or nudge others in the right direction. So birth babies, you'll have to let me know if that is true. So my husband and son are both July babies, but I would say some of that would be true, and maybe, but not all of it. And I figure, you get into that, like some things would be more, correct, and some may not. So for your bird, I don't have a specific bird plate. I'm going to use this image here and make this into the eagle. So I'm going to pick it up in straight up black. And I'm going to be doing reverse stamping, so pick up my images and set on my side. So to me, this one sort of already resembles an eagle. I will just have to color in. So I'm going to do white on the head and the tail, and I'm going to go in with the brown tone on the wings and add some green to the leaves. So I'm going to set this one aside for now and go to the next image. Okay, and then for your flower, it says the water lily is the July birth flower, symbolizing purity, joy, and innocence. And this is the one that I'm going to do. So for that, I'm going to use plate M373, and it's a frog plate, but it has a water lily right here with this lily pad. I'm going to use that. I thought it would be fun just to read the little things. So the plate kind of cuts the image off right here, so that's why it looks like this. Okay, there's your flower. Now I'm going to do your birthstone. The birthstone for July is the ruby, a red gem that's associated with passion, vitality, and courage. So I don't have a specific plate for like a jewel. I'm looking into one though, but for this, I'm going to just go in with this heart image, and I'm going to pick it up in straight up black, and then I'll reverse paint it in a different color. So if you are a July baby, have you already had your birthday, or is it about to come? So I'm going to redo this one. So my husband's was at the beginning of the month, and my son's is coming at the end of the month. And so we always had like, it was like one thing after another, because it'd be like my birthday, my mom's birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, husband's birthday, son's birthday, daughter's birthday, and school would be starting then. And so it was like always a lot, and I'm out of that season of my life as far as the school part. But I've been seeing, people try to get ready for going back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know it's just so much, especially with the way everything has gone up so much. So thinking about you all on that one. Okay, I'm really excited for this one because it's the butterfly, and I love butterflies. So this says July birth month butterfly is a Scarlet Peacock. I've never heard of this one. So I looked it up. This is a picture of it. And I really thought this part was neat. I just like it. I don't know, probably just because it's a butterfly, but it says, your personality is very strong and you are brave and courageous, but you also have a hidden sensitive side which you only show to people who are special and close to you. You stand up to injustice and always have respect towards other people, which some of it is similar to the other one. And I can see this one being true, but of course, I know we're not all the same, but I like that one. So for that one, I'm going to use this plate, M369, and it's like a mixture of moths and butterflies. So for that butterfly, I can see it has like a curve to the top wings, and so I'm going to go in with this image here. I think it'll be closest to it out of what I have on this plate. Do you have a favorite butterfly? I really like the blue morpho, and I like monarch. I like all butterflies though. I don't have one I don't like, unless there's like some kind of like evil one out there that I don't know about that'll like bite you or something. But I've seen a lot of cool moths too. One time I found one that was, I'd never seen one like it before. It was pink and yellow. It was really pretty. And then like at my mom's house one time, she had one, and it was like a big green one, and I looked it up and it was called a lunar moth. And I've never heard or seen of that either. But anyway, it's really pretty. Really unique. Okay, now you're also going to get a cupcake. So I'm going to pick up an image off of here, one of these cupcakes, and this is BM-XL214. So on my birth month, with this, which is April, I've done these cupcake nails. just like a birthday mani. So for July, I'll put your icing in red to represent that. And then I'll add a couple more things. Let's see. I'm going to give you, let's do this one here. And I'm going to take off the little face. And I'm just going to use my little stick here, which is, just has like sticky putty on it. Oh, I took it off. Let me re-pick it up. Okay, here it is. Oh, I did it again. Okay, that one's because it's close to the thing. Okay, one more time. Be back. Okay, I'm trying to work fast. I think part of it too, it's drying. Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm working on this one now. I was trying to be a little more patient. Okay, there. Let's set this one aside. Okay, I'm going to go in with the eagle first, and I'm having to use a different brush because my other one, I need to mess with it because it's kind of fraying, so I'm going to have to use this one, which this one's a little bit of a thinner brush, so I'll have to kind of get used to that. But I'm going to use Color Vibe Whiteout to color the tail and the head. Now I know there's like, other things you could also do for birth month nails, but these are just the things I chose. And then for the wings, I am going to go in with 616 Central Bark, Sally Hansen. Now I'm going to take Maybelline Tropic Talks and color in a little bit of these leaves. Some of them are closed and some are open, so the ones that are like, that can be painted, I will do that. So did you know that we had a bird and a butterfly as well? I never knew that. And I wonder too, like why there's like a little bit of inconsistency between like where you look it up. Some say different things. Okay, here is your eagle bird for your month. I'm going to go ahead and do the water lily. Since it has some lily pads, I'm going to use that same green to color in those. And I know like some lilies, I guess, can be pink, like the water lilies. Um, but I figured I'd just stick with the white one. Um, so it'll go better with basically the red tones for July's color month, or color of, your birth color. Now that picture I have has a little bit of yellow in the middle. So I'm going to add just a little bit on this little dot right there. And I'm just going to use Pure Ice Showstopper. Now I'm going back in with that same white that I did earlier and color in the lily. What do you typically do for your birthday? I don't really do much. Sometimes we'll get something to eat, or I do always like to have a cake. If you can, I think everybody should have a cake if they are able to. I know sometimes health-wise you aren't able to. I love cake. But I typically don't do anything big. But I'm always grateful for each year that I get. And flip it. And there's your lily flower. Okay, now what I want to do with the ruby is I'm going to leave the black area around, but for the inside of the heart I'm going to use Salon Perfect and He's With Me. It's a really pretty glittery red. I thought would be perfect for a ruby color. Get a little bit more polish. Trying very carefully not to go over the line because I have the tendency to do that. I think sometimes because I'm trying to, I'm talking sometimes as well, but instead of concentrating, but I'll do get quiet, but sometimes I'm not as focused as I should be. Let me flip it and look and see first. Okay, that bottom piece. I couldn't tell if it was part of the heart or not. Okay, let me get a pinch more polish because it's It's not really wanting to go. Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. There you are. Okay, so I was looking at this butterfly again. So I think first I'm going to do the outer area in black and just kind of go in steps so that I get all the colors on there. So I'm just going to use 880 Black Heart from Sally Hansen. Because I need to leave enough space to add some white and add some red. Let me think a second. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the picture one more time. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because I know in a way I'm kind of covering up part of what I picked up, but in that picture it does have quite a bit of black on it, so just try to outline what I've around it and hopefully it'll work. Let me look at it. Trying to decide if I even like it like that. Kind of don't like it. So I think I'm gonna repick it up, and I'm not gonna outline it because I think that is actually kind of taken away from it. So let me do that and I'll be back. Okay, your butterfly's back. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute and go in with the cupcake, and we'll come back to that. Okay. So for the bottom, I want to do that in LA Colors Nudie. And that's one great thing with stamping is you don't like something, restamp it. And I've been having, I don't know, I guess because I've been using my polishes so much, they keep getting like, the tops keep coming off. Okay. It's a little piece of fuzz on my brush. Alright. So if you have birthday cake, what is your favorite? So mine is, I just like a regular white birthday cake, but I had one that was like, it's a confetti cake, and it is the white cake mix, but it also had like a whole bunch of white icing, and it had like some chocolate, I don't know if it's icing or melted chocolate or something that was like drizzled over it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I know it's not great for you, but you know what, when it's your birthday, it's okay, you're allowed to have some cake. But I like all cake. Well, I like all sweets, y'all know this, but yeah, do you prefer a pie, or do you prefer cookies, or like, what do you prefer for your birthday? Try and get this little bottom here that's being stubborn. Okay. cleaning off my brush. Then for the icing, we are going to do red. I'm trying to figure which red I want to do. I think this one's really pretty, but that one's shimmery, so I guess there's not really shimmery icing. Okay, so I guess I'll do... okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this 383 ASAP apple. And that's the Sally Hansen. Now with this, I'm going to try to add somewhat of a candle on it. And I say that because it's not necessarily a candle, the image I'm going to use, but I'll show you here. I'm going to have to let this dry first before I go in with that. And it also has a little tiny heart on there. Not sure if I might take it off. But I'm going to fix that bottom real quick. Trying to make sure I don't mess up the polish that's already laid down. Okay, there's your cupcake. Set that one aside, and I'll deal with that little heart in a minute. Okay, now for the butterfly, I'm going to color in that middle. I'm trying to think if I want to use this color. I think I will go ahead and use this color, that nudie color, just so it will show up, because I feel like if I go darker, then you won't be able to see it. Okay, now I want to take the white first to kind of basically do the outline around it before I go in with the red. I know it may not be exact, it's just when I try to color in the black, it just kind of messed it up. It just didn't, it took away. It didn't like, you couldn't see the outline that was there. But I'll look better here in a minute. So I'm just going to go all the way around it in the white. I've seen some yellow butterflies, and every once in a while I see a white one. I just love all the colors. I like butterflies and ladybugs, but I'm scared of, like, I don't like spiders, like the creepy crawlies. Let me look at it a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna just start to add the red and kind of look at it again and see what I'm gonna do. So for this red, I think it'd be pretty to do this one. This is Paparazzi my new flame. I'm going to just put a little bit on both sides and then look at it. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit more. I'm trying to decide if I can put maybe just a little pinch black to make it look like what it's supposed to without going over, you know, too much. Which one? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to flip it and just kind of look at it against. Yeah, see, if I do that, I think that'd be okay. So let me get this ready and we'll do that. I'm just trying to concentrate so I don't get out of this one too bad. I'll look at it in a minute. Okay, I think that'll work. It may not again be exact. The only thing I could think to do is to hope I don't mess it up. Is to maybe, if I can, slightly thicken out the line around it, but don't want to do much. Turn it, see if that helps. I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up. Maybe I should leave it. Let me look at it. Yeah, I try to add just the slightest little bit, so I'm just gonna leave it now. So I don't want to mess it up. So I'm gonna set that one aside. Okay, so what I want to do first is I'm going to go ahead and add the bird, the eagle, your birth bird. And I want to put it on the pinky. I've kind of tried to put things in order to where it's like the colors are kind of spread out enough. Oh, let me take it off because sometimes that makes a difference a little bit. The little sprinkle things turned out a lot better than because sometimes you don't know, because like in the bottle it looked kind of like I wasn't too sure, but it turned out really cute. I like that. Okay, now let me go ahead and do the birthstone, and I wanted it in the middle of this because it's kind of like, to me, more like a big focal point of your birth month. So can you see that shiny red? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Yeah, and I'm going to put it in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. I'm going to give it just a second because it looks a little more, or feels a little more damp than it typically does, because usually that dries pretty quick. Okay, because I don't want to wait too long. And there's your ruby birthstone. Again, I'm going to be looking into that other plate when I can. I'm going to wait on the butterfly, because since I did it, painted it last. Okay, I'm going to do your lily flower on this one. I'm just turning it to decide what way I want to do it. I'll probably just do it the way it was stamped, like the way it looks on the plate. Okay, there's your lily flower. Okay, now I have a couple things I want to do here. Let me hold on before I do the cupcake, because let me get my plate back out. Okay, so first of all, right here it says make a wish. Oh, I know this plate. Let me get it different. Let me clean this off real quick. Okay. Yeah, I had it cleaned off, but it's still just doing that cloudy thing. And I'm using like I tried that like 90% alcohol, and it's still doing it. Okay, so I'm going to take straight up black. Take off what I don't want. And I'm put this up here towards the top. You know what? I'm going to pick that up one more time. I feel like part of that top, you can't really read it. Okay, try again. Also, remember to clean the buildup off of your card, because that will, sometimes that does make it do that. Now, and sometimes, like with lettering or words, it just sometimes it is hard to get them just right. Okay, make a wish. Now, let me close this polish real quick. Okay, I'm going to pick up a couple of these little party hats right here. And I'm going to pick those up in red. Think I'm going to do that paparazzi color. And let me see if it'll pick up or not. And then I'm just going to place them on either side over here. Make a wish. Okay. Let me start with this one down here. Okay. Now I gotta work fast, take off. There's that one. And then I'm going to go in with this one here. Again, you know, you can look through your plates and use them for different things, because there's like things on here that you could use like for Mardi Gras. New Year's, 4th of July. Okay, and I'll put this one on this side. All right. I'm going to move this out of the way just a minute. Okay, I'm going to put the cupcake on first, and then I'm going to try to add a candle. But I'm going to put this down a little bit, so I want to save room for the candle to go on. I can feel that one was too tacky. Okay, and then for the candle, because I don't have it accurate, you know, like a candle, I'm going to use, I'm going to use this one right here. It's little bitty. I think I'm going to try this showstopper. Since it is little, I do have to hopefully pick it up enough. Oh, I know I'm going to get, yeah, I knew I was going to get more than one. That's right there. I don't know if you can see it great, but it's right there. Okay. And then we still have our butterfly to put on. Okay. Okay, and there is your butterfly. Alright, July babies, here is your birthday nails and the things that represent you and your birth month. So we have your eagle, which is your birth month bird, your butterfly for your birth month, which is the Scarlet Peacock, your ruby birthstone that I had to make, I'm sorry, your flower, which is the water lily for your birth month, and then you get your cupcake, make with a candle, make a wish, and your little birthday hats. So it was more to symbolize the things that, you know, for you. So if you've already had your birthday or it's still coming up, I hope you do have or did have a wonderful birthday and enjoyed it, and got to do all the things you wanted to do and had lots of fun. And happy birthday and many, 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 many more. So I do appreciate you for watching the video. I appreciate your support. If you are interested, I have a 10% off Maniology discount code listed on the screen and in the description box, and I'll list any Maniology plates or polishes that I did use. Until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.